What up, guys, and welcome to the first ever episode of the Class Hour. I'm your host, Veljko Nikolic, and with me is my co-host, Eduard and I.
Yo, what's up, guys?
And in today's episode, we're gonna talk about recent stuff that is happening in our lives. If guys should do the first move.
Yeah,
And
also of your Karate Swiss Championship.
yes,
That's pretty cool. Like some couple school stuff.
yes, and just
Just see what happens in this podcast. We don't know.
all right. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I just had a really relaxing nap 10 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it was really nice. I really loved it, and then I realized I have to do a podcast with you, and I was scared because I thought I slept over, but
No, man. Come on.
it's all good.
Well,
So-
you know, I haven't slept too much, to be honest, because like we have now, it's 15 o'clock. I was awake until like 7 a.m. this
Yeah.
morning. I was playing online. I was playing on my PC.
Which game?
Do you know League of Legends?
Of course I know.
Yeah, you know, never tried. I mean, it's really addictive.
I,
And,
I played it for like 3 games and with friends, and I was really shitty.
yeah,
and they were like,
dude, I am playing it like, I don't know, man. In the end of 2015 or early 2016, I started it,
yeah.
and I still suck. Well, I am in bronze elo. No, wait, I'm in silver 5 now.
Yeah.
Well, silver is like not the best one, but better
it's-
than bronze.
it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we have a friend that is really, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure.
He's good, right?
Yeah, well, I think he is it's in gold elo.
I don't know.
Gold.
I
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Yeah, I didn't play it, but I think like it's a good friend of ours.
Yeah.
He's a
and
pretty decent player, but well,
not too
I
good.
think he boosted me a little bit to silver because I suck.
All
Well,
right.
just I think let's start with the first topic.
Yeah,
Would
my
you
karate Swiss championship is
Yeah,
coming
so
up.
just for the information, my best friend here is a former karate champion.
Stop.
He's
That's a
Chuck
lie.
Norris can do shit about him. I just you know what I'm
Yo,
saying.
I'm training karate for like 2 months now, and
He's better than everyone.
no,
like,
that's a lie.
No, it is. You know exactly. Look, he has a sensei, right? And
Yeah.
his sensei, like, he was like 3 or 4 times, and he already said like, "Man, you're better than me." Only that's not even a
No,
lie, man.
No, it's just I'm still a white belt, and yeah, I'm training now for like 2 months, and on the 3rd of December there is the Swiss Championships, and I going to attempt it because my sensei, my coach, was like, you should try it,
Yeah.
and I was like, why not? This is good experience. This is something that I can learn about, and I missed the last 2 trainings. To be honest,
you are a beast. You don't have to train, man. I mean,
Stop.
if you knew how will destroy everyone, like
No.
I will make a podcast just for this, like a live podcast when he is on his championship.
No, man, I'm really nervous right now
Oh, come
because it's
on.
next week and I don't know how it will end, but I will see. And on the 9th,
Yeah.
on the December 9th, I have my yellow belt test.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's but I have no idea what I have to do. But I will. But I
Yeah, it's like
will
you
learn.
know the basic stuff, like you have to kick, punch, and
yeah.
and count like in Japanese or something.
yeah, that's not
Ichi-ni.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to train with brown and black belts next
Oh, that's
week.
pretty cool.
He-
I mean, they're pretty talented, and like I seen some stuff on YouTube, and like you see that they make like the sick Bruce Lee moves or something. I don't know, man. Like the kick two
Yeah, man,
wood planks like in half or
That's-
something. I don't know.
There are some beasts in my dojo. Dojo
Yeah.
means just gym. It's just my fighting gym.
Yeah.
And
You know,
there's-
since he started with the karate, he's like a half Japanese now.
Exactly, konnichiwa. All right, so this is going to happen next week. I have also on the topics list school situation. I'm just for short information. I am a part student and I work part time.
Mm-hmm.
Eduard is a full worker.
Well, yeah, I I work for 80%. Like
Exactly.
I don't
yeah,
work
yeah.
like exactly full time, but
Yeah. But also not part time. So like 80%.
yeah, you know, yeah.
And
Um,
how do you like?
Well, I think my job is pretty boring, but
Straight,
I
straight
don't know.
like that.
I don't know if you guys work like for a business entertainment or something like as a businessman or something, but you know, it's pretty boring.
Yeah.
And you have nothing to do, just like me. And
It is like that sometimes. Eduard and I, we met through our apprenticeship.
yeah, we made the same apprenticeship, but not in the same company, but
But
we made-
it's the same. It's the same
uh,
direction. It's the same field.
yeah, yeah,
We-
sure, right.
We did economics apprenticeship,
Yeah, right.
and it lasted 3 years,
Yeah, like about 3 years
and
now.
we graduated
Yeah.
very successful.
Yeah,
Everyone.
I'm very happy about that, man.
I'm also very happy. We had one in our class that was kind of a candidate.
Well,
our other best friend.
I mean, it's pretty, you know, it's like hard, and I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it's really like you really think if we can do it or not. But everyone passed, everyone graduated. It was a nice day. We got our diplomas handed by our teachers, and
Yeah,
it
that's
was
all
really
pretty
nice.
cool.
Yeah, it was really nice to see everyone there, and it was like, oh man, you did it too. That's really nice, really good. I said nice too many times.
Yeah. Well, I think the success rate was really high. I think it was
Yeah.
like 97%. Or
I guess so.
something.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
really
it
high.
was really
It
high.
was really
man.
high, and it was the first time, no, the second time that our parents met.
Yeah.
Because we sat right next to each other.
Yeah, I mean,
Was
like I literally wanted to sit right next to him because, like, you know, when we sit nearby, everything happens. Like
Everything can happen. Yeah,
everything
it's
can
just
happen.
so
like,
funny.
It can be something funny, something sad, something weird. I
yeah,
don't know.
I really have to thank you for the 3 years.
Yeah,
actually,
man, I know.
You are
Um,
my hero, and I kind of love you.
Oh, that's cute.
Why are you touching my leg right now?
I'm sorry.
No, and this is how we met, and since then we are best friends, and
Yeah.
we are like brothers.
Yeah,
It really
I
is.
mean, we know us like about 3-4 years.
4
now.
years now, yes.
And well, I think we will stay friends, like.
Of
for-
course.
Like for the lifetime, man.
Of course, this is a
Yeah.
lifetime friendship.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah, now talk about lifetime friendship and loving and stuff. Did you ever got molested as a child or recently?
What a twist, man! from molesting from
Friendship
from
to-
friendship to molesting, man. What a twist. Well, you mean molested by my parents or
No, molested means, you know, when you got touched inappropriately. You
Oh,
know, sexually.
um,
I hope your parents.
No, man. I think. Well, I forgot. I mean, like if my parents were like abusive or something.
No. I mean because all of this recently, of this recent stuff that is happening, you know.
Yeah,
with,
because
with
of
Harvey Weinstein and
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Or something. Yeah.
I just thought about
Yeah.
if I got ever molested or had
Yeah.
anything like that, but I actually don't have any stories to tell about.
Well, I think me neither, but I find it really weird from the prominence. Like Kevin Spacey's career is like over
It's-
now.
Yeah,
I mean,
House of Cards is cancelled by
yeah,
Netflix.
it's cancelled, and they
His-
also canceled the contract with him on
Exactly.
Netflix. And
His agency, I guess, also
yeah,
got
and a
ties.
couple of companies. Like I don't know, but isn't it really weird that when someone like comes after 30 years or something.
Yeah,
Like someone, like a colleague or a friend, I don't know. He came like 30 years later and said, "Yeah, Kevin Spacey touched me there."
Yeah.
Then, I don't know, 30 years ago. And I mean, who the fuck does remember all of that?
I guess it was just because everyone started to speak out.
Yeah,
You know,
I think
if
it
you are
was
the
just
first,
for the publicity,
you
right?
think?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man.
who the fuck? I don't.
You
I
like
just
Kevin
can't get
Spacey,
into
huh?
Yeah, really. No, I mean, I don't get it. Why someone like comes like 30 years later? I can speak, man. 30 years later. I mean, I know you. It takes some time to like process it
Yeah,
and something,
yeah.
but I don't know, man. 30 years.
I guess it's really. I think it's really because
Yeah.
everyone started to speak out. You don't have to be afraid of any consequences.
Yeah, I mean, what's for me the problem is like he said it, like yeah, Kevin Spacey molested me like 30 years
Yeah.
ago, and everyone believed it, right? There
Yeah,
was
it's
no
right now.
police
Yeah,
report,
right now.
no
Right now, it's really like
no
that.
research or something. Just someone
Yeah.
wrote like, yeah, this man molested me.
Yeah.
I mean, I can also write like a 200 sites essay and and say like,
accuse
yeah,
me of anything.
Donald Trump molested me like 400 years ago, man.
Yeah, but yeah, this is kind of the problem because now you can say everything on the social medias, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
like you have to prove that you're not guilty because
Yeah, I
everyone
don't
else
know.
believes it. You can say, for example, I'm very interested in the fighting sport,
Yeah.
and I watch UFC a lot. And if someone will say Conor McGregor, for example, used steroids, it's like you have this on your mind all the time, even though it's completely false, but it's gonna stick with
Yeah,
you,
man.
and you think like, oh man, what's about this accusations and that.
Yeah, I
and-
don't know, man. But well,
But
I
yeah,
don't know.
did you ever got molested? We kind of
Well-
drifted away.
well, not really. No. Well, when I started my apprenticeship, like
Mhm.
it wasn't really a molesting or something, but it was
Did
kind
you?
of weird. Look,
Tell me.
so it was like that. When I started my apprenticeship, I worked in my company for the financial department, right?
Yes.
So and I had my boss.
You wanna
Was
come
a,
close to the mic?
Yeah, sure. Wait,
Sorry.
no problem. So my boss was how do I say it? He was pretty old, right?
Mhm.
And he was like in his late 60s or something.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know, man. He looked like a pedophile. I don't know. And well, the problem was that yeah, I just started there, and I worked like in his department like
Yeah.
for a couple, I think, for 3-4 months or so. I don't know.
Yeah.
And well, he always showed me that like the tasks and so
Yeah.
and so on.
Was he naked?
No, it was not naked. But well, I don't know, man. He was like pretty. How do I say it? He was like
It was
really like clingy.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
he was really like he always
was-
he always right near you.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, when you have to show it, you have to be like in the
In the-
near me or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
But he was like all the time, right?
Yeah.
And we have like a machine where we scan the
The
like
papers.
letters, papers, bills, and
Yeah.
so on.
Yeah.
And this was my job for the most time there.
So
and,
you were just standing on the
I mean,
by the
th-
scanner
yeah,
end.
I mean, business people are like, you have nothing to do in the work, man. You just have to drink coffee and,
And do breaks.
type something on the computer when the boss is coming, you know. And well, he showed me that, and I did it. I think I did it quite well. And
Yeah.
well, he
He
was
was-
like he was a. I have to admit, he was a real asshole, man.
Yeah.
Real asshole.
I
And
remember
because-
you had some stories. that you
Yeah, I
told me.
mean, like he insulted you for no reason. I mean,
For example.
yeah, I mean, well, in my when I started my apprenticeship, I was like pretty young and so
Yeah.
on, and
Yeah.
I Yeah, I know. I mean, I was dressed like with a
With a
jacket,
shirt
shirt, and so on, like
A nice shirt.
like a businessman,
Like a-
right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
this man was like, I don't know, man. He had like a T-shirt. He wore like every day, man. Like I always thought he just had like one T-shirt or something. I don't know. And well, he always said like, yeah, you look like a wannabe business.
Really?
And
Really?
well, I really,
What
and
the
then
fuck?
I don't know, man. I hadn't the balls to say something because
Yeah, because
I was in the beginning of my apprenticeship,
Yeah,
and if
yeah, yeah.
I was cocky, then like
they were gonna. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and like yeah, the molest part, and he showed me the scanning of the bills and so on, and
Yeah.
then I made it to show him how good I make it,
Yeah,
and
and he slapped you on the ass.
no,
Like,
no.
good job,
he
Eduard.
was like observing me, right? So
Yeah.
for the couple minutes, right? It was really weird. Like he looked like
Okay.
he will
What the fuck?
jump on me and like molest me, right? Really, I mean, it was really
Take
creepy,
you from
man.
the back and just
Yeah, I mean, like
get it out.
I thought he would say now bend over and
Bend over and
bend
welcome to
over
the
and
casting
then-
couch.
and like this, man. No, but I mean, it was like, well, I did it, and he like observed it and so on,
Yeah.
and I thought, yeah, like, how is it now? And he said, no, that's not correct. And I said, what the fuck is not correct, man? Show me. Then instead of like, I go away, and he showed me again.
Yeah.
Like I was working on it. He like, you know these movies where someone is like forming the mud or something when you're
Yeah.
making the sculptures.
Yeah,
When
and
someone
someone
is
comes
coming with her hands in
What
your
the
hands or
fuck?
something.
Yeah, I know
well,
what you mean.
these love romantic movies, right? He did it like me. Like he took my hands
Yeah.
in his hands,
Yeah.
and it was a real gay moment, man. I don't know. And I was like, what the fuck, man?
Did
Get
you?
away from
Did
me,
you?
man. Yeah, no,
Didn't
I
you-
really.
Didn't you feel the spark? Like,
no, I
oh, this is the moment.
Fuck the spark, man. I want
Fuck the spark.
fuck him. Fuck everyone.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was really creepy,
But
man.
but after a while you changed the department and you have.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
mean,
ever seen
I-
him again?
No.
Okay, so that's
I'm really happy that I don't see him
That's
again
good.
because, like, I don't know, he was like, you know, the prototype Swiss old man
yeah.
type. Yeah, you
That
know, he
once-
was just a man. He had no wife. He had
no wife
no
if he was
children.
60.
Yeah, I think he had no
maybe,
wife.
Maybe he was really homosexual.
I don't know, man, because he had like a wife. He had no wife. I think he had no children.
Okay.
And like every time he went to Thailand,
All right.
because
so
like
in Thailand you have really nice food, right? This
yeah,
is why
food
everyone.
and, I mean, like guys, I don't know if you know Thailand very well, but like the prototype Swiss old man who can get a wife, they always go to Thailand or Brazil because they always like they're the most gold diggers, man. I know
Yeah.
because I have
I don't know. Yeah, but I guess.
still today I know some people who like a friend, like not a friend but a company colleague,
Yeah.
so to say. He has a wife from Brazil.
Really?
And I find it really funny because she can speak German really well,
Okay.
and I think she just speaks English in Brazil or
Okay.
Portuguese. I don't
Okay.
know. And I asked him once, like, why her, man? I mean, you can find someone here in Switzerland. It's much easier, right?
Maybe he just likes.
Well,
Asian
I said,
people and
yeah, I know. I mean, she was like kind of blackish. I mean,
So
no-
light skin.
Yeah, it's like a so light skin, right?
Light skin. Yeah.
And
They're
I don't
really
know.
not. They're really good looking light skins.
Yeah, I mean,
and also
she was
Asians.
pretty.
Pretty pretty.
Pretty. Yeah, nice. She was well.
Good looking.
She was really good looking, right?
Yeah.
And well, he said, yeah, you know, she's only with me because I got a lot of money, man.
Really? He said.
Yeah. Oh
he
my
admitted
god!
it by
Like I
himself.
laughed my ass off, man. Like,
Oh man.
and like that's the same type with the guy in Thailand because he bragged about, so yeah, I have 3 houses in Thailand. I have 2 cars there. I have
Oh,
many
wow.
friends there, and they're like, what the
Baller.
fuck are you not living there? I mean, you're getting here on my fucking nerves, man. And you can
Just move out there.
Just
leave me
move
alone.
out there, man, and just don't come back, man.
Yeah, man.
No, like it was really
Crazy,
creepy, man.
crazy. I
Uh,
actually have no stories about molesting
No.
or abuse or something like that.
Well,
I
don't know.
I know I have a friend, and his friend had a really weird situation. I think I told you this.
Mm-hmm.
My friend's friend. I
Yeah.
can't say. I asked him if I can talk about the story on the podcast. He said yes, but don't say anything. Don't say any name, any gender, nothing. So
Okay.
let's call this person
Bob.
Bob.
Jim.
Let's call him Bob.
Okay.
He was walking home,
Yeah.
and a car drove right next to him. And
Oh, really? Like
yeah,
they like in the movies,
Like
like
in the
where
movies
a black
when-
van like stopped and
Exactly.
they dragged him inside, or
exactly. But it's not like that because he drove really slowly,
yeah.
but it was in a good. Excuse me. It was in a good distance.
Okay.
So then the car stopped, and the person who drove the car shouted out like, "Hey, can you help me real short,
Yeah, real quick. So
real quick,
yeah.
yeah." And so Bob got to the car, which was stupid in first way,
Mhm.
and the driver just asked, "Where is the main station for my train, for a train that goes here?"
Mhm.
And it's actually really near by me where I live. You
Yeah.
drove to
Yeah,
this
to
station.
this place. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. When I came here. Right.
Exactly. So she was like, "Oh, it's right there," but she saw his hand was moving kind of awkward, and then she looked down. Bob looked down, and
Well, you know, it can be some girls who name Bob. I mean, I don't know.
So Bob looked down, and this guy was wanking off. So he was jacking off.
What the fuck,
He was
man?
he was just there staring in her soul
What
while
the fuck?
while his dick was out, and just like
what the fuck?
and just like, where's the train station? Ah, you know, like really.
I mean, he was pretty chill. I mean,
Yeah,
he
I guess.
he must have some balls. Like when he asks someone and
Don't
wanking-
defend him. This is weird. This is
No, I mean that's pretty.
That's
well,
really awkward. And
Well, it's gross, but
I don't know what's going on in a person's mind like this.
Well,
you know,
I
like
mean,
I'm going to drive now, and I'm gonna jerk myself off, and I'm gonna search out for Bob, and if I see Bob, I'm gonna show him my dick.
well,
Like, what the
you know,
fuck?
I mean, maybe he thinks like she or he likes it
Yeah. So
or it. You don't know.
yeah,
I mean,
it could be.
yeah,
it
you
could be
know,
the-
like in the today's like everyone is like so sexism, like the sexism
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the like. Did you see like a couple Twitter posts, man? Like a. Oh my God! Did you just assume his gender?
Yeah,
like,
there are-
oh
there
my
are really-
God! Oh my God! Like, oh my God! Shut
There
the
are
fuck
some-
up, man.
there are non-gender defining pronouns.
Yeah, like, and I saw recently on the newspaper.
Wait
like
a second. There's an ambulance. I hope the guy you don't hear it. It's right in front. Do you hear it?
Yeah, I hear it.
That's so stupid. Okay.
Well,
so
you know, we live in
We live in
a
we live in the hood.
dangerous land, man. We are like in the hood at Atlanta, Bronx. Now. No, I'm just kidding. But where was I? I forgot.
about the gender pronouns.
Yeah, like I said, I saw it recently on the newspaper that some parents like it was like a boy.
Yeah.
It just and they made like the personal ID for his child.
Yeah.
And they
I
didn't
heard
want
about
to.
it,
They
heard about it.
They didn't want to write it if it's a boy or a girl.
yeah.
They made it an U for undefined, like.
Mhm.
And their explanation was like,
should
our
pick-
child can't like it can
choose between girl,
male
boy,
or female,
or
like
alien.
when he is older, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, what the fuck, man?
It's kind of weird because we grew up, you know, we're only 18 and 19, but
Yeah.
we grew up in a family when you were like, oh, I'm not I'm not a boy, I'm not a girl, I'm gonna assume my gender by myself. Our parents would be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I mean, my parents were like, oh my god, they will take the belt on and
No.
and like man, a slavery back then in America, man.
They
like
would
the
be like,
new era.
they would be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
you
like
wanna-
our parents are from the Balkan.
Yeah,
and,
they're from ex-Yugoslavia.
Yeah, and they are pretty.
They're-
Like everything what you heard from the prototype, it is true.
It is 99.9% true.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a topic by itself that we,
Yeah,
we
man.
want to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are lucky that we never got molested.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I just had this story, and I mean, it wasn't like really.
Yeah, it was really like he took you by, he grabbed you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, just that. I mean, it was really weird. I told my parents, right, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Just what the fuck, man."
Yeah, my mother was also, because it was kind of hard in the first year in my
Yeah.
apprenticeship to change from school to work.
Yeah, for
It's
me
a
too.
really
it
hard
was,
change.
Yeah, it was a really
And I was
change, man.
sad the first year.
Yeah.
And I had some tough times. Oh, excuse me, man. What the fuck did I drink that I have to do
like
this?
dude, he burps like the whole time. It stinks in here.
No, man, shut up.
No.
All right. So I was really sad the first years and
Yeah.
the first year, and I had some tough times with my boss.
Mhm.
And my mother was like, my mother is super caring. So if anything happens, she would do
Mhm.
anything to help me. So she saw that I was kind of sad. I was not in the right place in my mind,
Yeah.
and she
Yeah.
was like, "Is everything okay? Do you get touched? Do you get touched?" Like like if I ever got molested.
Yeah, I mean, like this is like the mother instincts, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true. That's
my
true.
mother was also like that.
I
mean,
guess
which
every mom
parent
is like that.
doesn't like care for his child? I mean,
That's true. That's true.
When you really love your child, I mean, you do like everything to help him. Or
Yeah,
her,
that's
right?
true. By the way, child, another great transition. I told you about the Snapchat incident.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Great.
So tell the
transition.
people about it, man. You have to hear this.
No, so I maybe you think of something different, but our next topic is if it's a must that guys should do the first move. Like text a girl, ask her for a
Well-
number, or speak to her, because I tell you now my Snapchat incident. I was snapping with a girl, but but just the typical morning snaps and lunch snaps and
Yeah, like
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Nothing personal.
Yeah. Nothing
And
special,
Nothing
right?
special,
So,
yeah. And I just saw her as a friend.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
after a while, like 2 weeks, she asked me. We started to write and to text each other
Yeah.
but just on Snapchat.
Yeah.
So she was like, then after a while she was like, can you give me your phone number that we can text on WhatsApp?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt really weird. I felt
Yeah.
like I did a mistake. I felt like I should have asked her
Yeah.
and not she me. And I was like, oh, that's so funny. I wanted to ask you right now. I was talking
That's
myself.
weird, man.
I was talking myself out of the situation, and she was like laughing. She knew I was talking shit. She
Yeah.
knew that I wouldn't ask, but I felt weird, and I wanted to ask you. Should guys still do the first move? Because in this situation, I felt like I had to do it. I had to be the one that asked for the phone number.
I know. I mean, I think the most girls say like that the girls must that the guys must do the first move, right? I mean, like
Yeah.
I heard it like everywhere, man.
Yeah, I
But
agree with you too.
well, it's pretty complicated. I mean,
It's like
well,
first
you
of all,
can
before
say- yeah.
sorry if I interrupt you, I'm really thankful that it's happening to me, because she asked me for a phone number and I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, I mean,
But still, it was I was thankful, but I was like also I felt like I did a mistake, which was kind of weird.
oh, I mean, come on, man. When she asks you, you don't have to make anything. I mean, then I mean you can see she's like really interested in you, man. And
Yeah, but it's kind of weird because my ex-girlfriend,
yeah,
we also started texting. She DM'd me first. she's probably gonna be really mad that I tell her that I tell this in the podcast because she never liked this story. But as I started to following her on Instagram,
Yeah.
and then she followed me back like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
No, just
I
kidding.
mean, but
But she
guys,
f-
wait, before he tells,
No,
like,
stop.
wait, no,
Stop.
guys, just don't listen to him. All right, so
Fake news.
I have to say something so you can understand better, right? So my friend here, Velko, right, my best friend, he's like, how do I say it, man? He's the perfection, right?
Stop.
Wait,
So bullshit.
like low. I mean,
My
like he's
God,
pretty
no.
good looking, no homo, right? But he's my best friend, and I think he's like really good looking, right?
Thank
From
you,
one
man.
from 1 to 10, he's like a 12, right?
Stop. Look at him.
No homo, right? And
I'm going to
well,
get red.
he is like very how to say, really successful to women, right?
Stop,
like,
man. This is gonna.
Guys, if you know how many chances he will get, like I think he has chances to date like the
No,
biggest models in
man.
the world, man. I really, and and well,
Man.
and the difference between him and me is like I have no success at all, right?
That's
No,
not true. That's not true.
No, wait,
That's not true. You could-
wait.
Okay. Talk
Okay,
first. Talk
like,
first.
all right. So I have no succession at all. I just got like 1 or 2 like things going on, but nothing like serious or something.
Yeah.
But my friend here, like, oh my god, that dude,
My God, stop.
he could write like a whole Bible of it. Oh, for real, man.
I have some really ridiculous stories that happened to me.
Yeah, and
But
like
that's just a topic for another podcast.
yeah, I
could
mean,
really
I mean, we can talk about this like
for hours
two podcasts long
in a row.
man.
Yeah, for hours. For
Well, I
hours.
think we will do it in a later episode
Yeah,
or something. But yeah, we will get in detail of that. But
But let's get back. You.
yeah, so for
first-
the
first
for
move.
the first move, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think it depends on, man. I
Dep-
really think it depends
On
on
the
the situation because I don't know. It depends on how much you like the girl or
Yeah.
how much she likes you. I mean, I think when like imagine if you had a situation like you have this girl, right, and
Yeah.
she's really attractive for you, really cute and something,
Yeah.
and you really like her, like you love her, right,
Yeah.
and you didn't tell her about it and she doesn't know, right,
Yeah.
and I think in this situation it's better when you make the first move, right, and say
I agree.
well,
yes.
hey, I kind of like you, and
Let's go on a date,
Yeah, let's go on a date and something. I don't know, but well, on your case now, I think it was like on the opposite, right? I
So
think
she was more interested than
Yeah, I
am.
mean, that doesn't mean like you weren't interested in her. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, she's a really cute and nice girl.
Yeah,
If,
I mean,
if you're listening, I assume you know who you are. You are a really nice and good-looking girl. So,
Yeah.
so don't think that I never wanted to ask you about for
Yeah.
a phone number. But
I mean, I find it fun
Don't
because I know her too. We went like on the same school.
no,
Yeah, I think we went
No.
to the same school. I don't know.
no, you
Or
don't
was
know
it
her.
some?
It was
Was it
somewhere else.
someone?
I show you after the podcast who it was. No,
Oh.
he just said a name, but
Oh.
it isn't who we think
Oh,
about
alright.
separate people.
Okay.
But I show you.
Well, no, I knew
She-
who she was. Yeah, it's a completely different person. Look, I mean, I like.
I know where
it's
you wanna
so
go.
severe-
That's
It's so
no-
severe
so-
now that I don't even know how who he knows and who he
that's-
don't know.
That's that you're putting a bad light on me.
No, man, you are.
I'm not you know you
Nah.
people now think that I
No, I mean what I really like about you is like he doesn't like brag around with it. Like he's rarely like
Yeah, I'm
provocative and someone's like, "Hey, boy, look how much girls I have." Like nothing, right?
thank you man.
And
It's really nice.
I really like that about him because I think it's like everyone can brag about
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
something,
yeah.
right? Like I can say, dude, look at my
look at
my $500.
He's wearing a Kenzo sweatshirt
dude, man,
that is made out of diamonds and gold. And
shut up, man, it's fake. Man.
And a silver chain.
No,
that I have the same.
I actually bought it in Dubai.
Yeah,
it's in the Dubai mall.
Look at you. You have Tommy Hilfiger
guys,
socks.
That's everything is fake, man. I just bought it in
everything from Turkey,
in a China store or something, man.
Yeah,
no,
man. But so we agree. It depends on the situation.
Yeah, I mean it depends really.
I guess it's true.
Yeah.
I think especially in our times.
Yeah.
It's really different than when I look back when my parents first met.
Yeah.
My father actually sold his bike to buy my mom anniversary gift.
Oh, that's cute.
That's really cute. That's really I think this when I first heard it, this was really cute because my father, he is a really good husband. But
he still is.
He still is.
He was.
No, he still is, of course. But I don't hear stories like that from him. But it was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you, Dad. Don't kill me after this.
I love you too, Mr. Nikolic. If you ever listen to this, I think you're a great father.
And he's a funny guy.
And he's a really funny guy. Oh my god.
He is so.
I kind of wish like our father were like best friends, man. I
so
know
funny.
Our fathers like they know each other,
yes,
but
like
not too good, man.
Yeah.
I really wish they were like best friends and our mothers, man. I mean,
that would be
imagine
so funny.
that was so cool.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Imagine like staying at my place and like talking.
Yeah, but so really cool. I don't know. Maybe I think it will happen sometimes. Like
yeah,
when,
of course. I mean, like when some of us will get married or something.
Yeah, I mean.
But let's see. So we are now 36 minutes in, and we have
already. Oh my god, man!
Time flies by.
Like it flies really.
So we went to the movies recently.
Yeah, to the cinema. We
saw Happy Death Day.
Yeah, Happy Death Day.
And I loved this movie.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I talked with my brother about it.
Oh, really?
And it was really nice. I really, really recommend to watch this movie.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Well, guys, just for your information, we really like movies, right?
We
went like to a couple of movies,
so
like more than.
I have to tell.
More than 15, 20.
Yeah, man. I used to collect our entrance tickets.
Yeah,
and
from the cinema tickets, right?
Exactly,
yeah.
And I used to glue it on a piece of paper, and I would wrote something underneath the ticket for my memory. So I went with this and that, and this happens.
Yeah.
Just because I really loved the whole thing about going to to cinema. It's just like the atmosphere there.
Yeah.
And I'm really big into movies.
Yeah, me too. It's like when I was a child, I always wanted to be an actor, right?
You want to be an actor?
Yeah, I was when I was a child. I was in an acting school.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I don't think I told you right.
No, I never.
But
heard
I was
that.
I was in 5th grade.
You was in acting school.
Yeah.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
No, I mean it's really embarrassing because we did it was like some theater shit, nice. Right?
Really?
Yeah, it was nearby my school, and I went there for 6 months or something.
Why did you stop?
Well, I mean, dude, it was really embarrassing, man.
Why though?
I think I was the only boy there.
Really?
Well, one of the me and 2 others, right? And my teacher was like a hipster or something. Like she always came with these big pants, they was made of cotton, or they were pretty white, some baggy pants, right?
Yeah.
And she had this headband on, the peace symbol on her head, and these peace hipster glasses and so on. My god, this is really weird.
I didn't knew that. That's so funny.
Well, I don't know. I had one present, I don't.
You had a role.
I had one role in one shitty theater film. Yeah, I don't know.
Did you have any recordings?
No, I think no. Wait, I don't know. I have to look. I have to ask my mom.
See that.
Because I know my mom watched it. when I presented it, and it was really cringy. But well, I don't know.
Man, I have to see that.
Yeah.
Because in our school we had a project. We have to be a. No man, what the fuck? My voice is going. We had to run our own company, and Eduard was in a different in a competition. He was for marketing. He was the marketing chief operator.
Yeah.
And he was responsible for the commercial clip.
Yeah, like guys, so like we had because we had a economics apprenticeship. We had like a one project, like it was a project month.
It was a month,
month, and we like it's just a project where you have to design your own a company with your own product, with with your own product, your system, infrastructure, and everything, right? And you had like a couple roles, like you have to imagine like there was something, someone, a CFO, CEO, CMO, COO, CODO, Mio, Geo, Gucci,
like really, like really a lot of people. And it was like a group.
And well, you know, I am pretty creative, right?
He did the best commercial clip that we saw. You know, our whole class laughed so hard.
Dude,
it was
genius. They laughed so hard, and it was so cringy. And the funny part is we had a sneaker. Like we designed like own sneaker, like we don't design. I knew it exactly. We just took some old sneakers and colored them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
we colored them like in black and red and something. And
it was kind of shitty, but it was also like kind of cool because we had like when we were in school, 3 class hours. Were determined for our project.
Yeah.
And you have to. Just to do some you know, you have to think about, do you want to invest in quality, do you want to invest in your stuff?
It's like
education.
Pretty detailed. It's like pretty detailed, like you can choose how much do you want invest in what and something. And as he said, I was the CMO, like the marketing officer type of guy, and my task was that I have to make a commercial for the TV, right?
Exactly.
So it wasn't really for the TV, but we had to show it in front of our class, right?
Exactly.
And
it was so great. Oh my God! It was the best moment in my life.
Wait! I have to tell the whole story because it's really embarrassing, right?
It's so nice.
So we had the sneakers, right? And before I made my own commercial, we had already one, like with my whole team. We made one, like it's also shitty, but not as shitty as mine. But then the problem was that all the recordings were gone, right?
Yeah.
And that was fucking and it was in the last weekend where we had to hand in, right? And that was like fucking when you don't have it, it was.
It was like 10 points or something.
Like 10 points are gone. And that 10 points are really much, right?
Yeah.
And I thought like shit. I didn't know what to do, man. And I just I said plan B, man.
So great.
I just called my cousins and said I am a pretty big trouble and I need your help, right? And so we. It was on the last weekend, right? And all my friends in my group were not here because on this date there was a pretty big concert, like the open air Frauenfeld, right?
Yeah.
It's just like a very it was a very big open air, there were like a couple of rappers who was there? It was
like a few famous.
So some few like most American ones, right? Lil Dicky,
Lil Uzi was
Lil
there,
Uzi
right?
was there.
I guess. I don't know, man.
I don't know. And
So-
some German rappers, right?
Exactly.
And I didn't have to choose, right? I made the whole commercial about the
Without-
product without the product, right? And
So good.
I mean, I didn't know what to do, right? And so I just like. I did the editing and stuff and just blended in the shoe like for 2 seconds, right? And the commercial didn't make sense at all, right?
It didn't. It
It
was
didn't
like
make sense. Like it was like I don't know, man. If I was like on a LSD trip or something, like it was on cocaine.
It was
or
so
something,
random.
Right?
It was so great.
It was so random, and I don't know what I thought of because I thought like, yeah, better I make one shitty than no commercial, right?
That was so great.
And I still have the recordings.
I asked Edu for like 2 months now that I want this recording.
No,
because
you never get it because I know if he has it, like the whole internet has it, right? I know it. I
We
just
can-
know it, man.
oh, man, it would be so great if I had it. But it was so funny because after the clip ended, our teacher was like,
yeah,
"Are you joking me?"
yeah.
It was like,
I mean,
it was like, is this real?
Well, I said in my defense, everyone wasn't here, and I had to make everything on my own, right? And well, I thought, well, I did get some points, but
Yeah,
I
you
think I
get some
just
points.
got like, how many did I get? Like 3, 4?
3, 4, but it's better than 0.
Yeah, I mean, I took it, right?
Yeah. So that's it. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I think. Do we have something? I don't
No,
think so.
nothing
right?
special, nothing great. We can leave. We can
yeah.
leave it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right. So well, I think
that's it.
guys.
We
We
finished?
have
We have
much more to discuss.
much more.
Some funny themes, fun, really sad things.
Yeah.
And
So-
well, look forward to it.
Exactly.
We will try to make it like weekly.
We really
I
want to
hope-
try it. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope I can be like every time here. I
But
think
we-
it should be possible.
It should, okay.
Yeah.
But
I
we
really
will
hope.
see.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut it because it's a class hour. It's only 45 to 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for listening for the very first episode.
yeah.
It's still our very first. We have to check our audio quality and how
yeah,
it is.
And if you have any suggestions or something what we can do better or something, just
course.
tell us.
Just type it in the comments in the
type in
comment
the
section
comments
down
and-
below.
and we will also put it in on SoundCloud.
Exactly. It
Yeah,
will,
well,
it will be
you just
uploaded.
can contact us
Some-
somewhere,
on
something.
SoundCloud or something, yeah.
SoundCloud, yeah.
And
And
like,
yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah, like, subscribe, show it to your friends, and show it to Conan, show it to
Everyone.
show it to everyone. Maybe we will make a late night talk show, right?
Exactly. So, thank you guys for listening. This was
Yeah,
the class
thanks,
hour.
man.
I'm Joost Veko Nikolic, and with me was my co-host Eduard and I.
Yo, thanks, guys.
See you guys next time.
Yo.
Bye.
Goodbye.